So my name is Wayne Maycock. I am the Fleet Maintenance Supervisor or Fleet Maintenance Manager. And the Fleet Maintenance Unit is a unit of 6 persons. I have 1 senior technician, 3 technicians, and an apprentice, and myself. We take care of 30 vehicles for the fire service, and we take care of the small engines as well. So we take care of the generators, the chainsaws, and the portable pumps. So that in a nutshell is what we are responsible for as fleet maintenance. My role as the fleet maintenance supervisor would be to work alongside my team in terms of motivating them if that is necessary, in terms of going out to the various jobs with them, in terms of taking the calls from dispatch and then looking for the suitable person or suitable technician to action the job. I want to say to you, when I first came into the fire service, I was very surprised. I was surprised because the trucks that the fleet maintenance is responsible for were over 20 years old. And that brought me to another thought. If they're 20 years old, I also recognize I've not seen any of them broken down on the road. I also recognize I personally have never seen one on the back of a tow truck or being towed. So that speaks volumes of what fleet maintenance have been doing over the years and over the last 70 years to keep the trucks maintained and running at all costs. I want to say that to ensure that this is done, we had to have certain maintenance plans and maintenance schedules in place. And these maintenance schedules will be like preventative maintenance. Preventative maintenance is when we bring in the trucks at a specific time, so usually every 6 months. And when we bring a truck at 6 months, we check through the truck, do a maintenance check. We check the steering, the suspension, the brakes, the engine, and we make sure, and on the fire side, we even check the fire pump to make sure it's have the right pressures and so on and so forth. We also have a maintenance schedule called the predictive maintenance. When we look at the truck, we realize this part is possibly 5 years old or so, and we decide, okay, this part is old enough, is coming up to time that it may fail. Let us put ourselves in position that we change the part in the early time so that it would never have a chance to fail. And then at the off chance, we also do what is known as corrective maintenance. So the truck happens to have a failure, we're there and we have the necessary stores or in our storeroom, the necessary parts to do the necessary repairs to keep the truck up and running and off the road for a short period of time. And we also have a backup for our backups, if I can put it that way. So the fire officers, before they go out on the road, they have what is known as daily inspections. And these daily inspections, they look through the certain checklists that we would have given them. And if they find any faults with the truck, they report it to us. So we would know from them, listen, we've seen this thing and we don't like how it looks. And we will have an opportunity then to check to see if we can rectify, if it's something that needs rectifying urgently, or if it's something that we can spend some time with while ordering the part. One of my superiors asked me the other day, if we had another pandemic, how long would fleet maintenance be able to survive? And he put me in a research mode. So after doing the research, I recognized we had enough parts in stores that we can possibly survive 2 years without having to order any parts from overseas. Because these trucks, the parts are not offered locally. So we need to be able to plan ourselves well enough that if any parts are required, we have them there. So we usually have stock of parts that we believe will be necessary for service, stock of parts that will be ready, available to repair any brakes or any suspension or any steering issues. So we try to pride ourselves in doing this to the best of our ability.